Today I'm playing hundreds of interesting levels in Geometry Dash to try to get to 1000 stars without jumping once. If I jump, I have to reset the account, and if I can't reach 1000 stars, I have to give $1000 to this guy.
How do you play Geometry Dash without jumping?
Good question. I just have to somehow find a ton of levels that don't require me to click on jump orbs or click in the icon, robot, and ball mode. This challenge will be insane. Eventually, I made some progress. I was able to do this by searching up ship, since, you know, ships can't jump. I beat 2 ship mixes where I had to make sure to not click anything as an icon. After a few fails, I was able to beat a demon level known as ship. After beating ship level, I know, these are very creative names, I searched up UFO where I completed UFO mix. I then beat the 6th level series known as Flight of Space. In these levels you advance using the ship, and in this series the only thing more threatening than these missiles to me are these jump orbs, some of them literally being a core part of the gameplay. Luckily for me, I was able to skip all the orb clicks and I traveled into Alter Game, a level which may look weird, but it's just well disguised ship gameplay, no need to worry. Until the end. Yeah, I am not getting that coin. I then played a few more Alter games. This one where you control a cube that has one of the worst control schemes. This level is tilting. I also controlled a color machine for minimum star wage and beat GD Snake. Eventually, I reached Alter Game 15, where this happened. Wait, what? Why does it have a black orb there? I could have sworn I playtested this and it didn't. Wait. I didn't need to click that, dude. That can lose me the challenge, man. We have to reset the account because I jumped. Yeah, I died. I'm back at 0. So, in the next run, I took out all the levels that I thought would be risky, and there were some early fails. Some of them were unexpected. Like this one. Normally, Podal is a level which only uses the wave game mode, but if you get into, let's say, a robot portal and buffer a click, you gotta reset the entire run. So, going into my next run, I would start with Flip Flap, one of the hardest Flappy Bird levels on the GD server. Now, there's a ton of these, and it may be extremely boring and tedious, but as long as I don't click in the auto icon part, I should be completely fine. After beating Flappy Bird colors, I would finally reach 101 stars. I took a bit of a break from Flappy levels as I rebeat levels that I had already conquered in previous runs with a few new additions like UFO Madness and UFO on Track. Can't beat UFO Geist cause, you know. By now I actually had reached 10 user coins, so I decided to go to the vault and figure out every single code legitimately with absolutely no help from the GD Wiki. Did Rob expect us to figure this out without data mining? I then unlocked some chests, and finally my icon set is packing some heat. While playing Rush 2, I made a realization. Even if I beat every remaining Flappy level, I would still be like 500 stars short of the goal, and I can't say I had any new ideas for what levels to play. So I decided to contact the Doc. He's a guy known for coding stuff relating to GD, so I asked him if he could code something that shows me a list of every rated level that doesn't use the icon portal, robot portal, or jump orbs. After I beat Flip, Adolf sent me the list, and I checked the first few levels to make sure that there wouldn't be any run killers that somehow got past the program. The first level Adolf sent me was D33P, and boom, a ball part. I played it on my phone and I was wondering why a jump appeared. You see, when I sent Adolf the list, I had no idea that ball clicks were actually jumps. Does this shit look like a jump to you? The only reason I avoided levels like Ball Madness were because of the orbs, not because of the gravity ball clicks. I had been narrowly avoiding a reset the entire run and I didn't even know it. While Adolf's list was a major help, there was still danger as both the ball portal and square orbs could still add jumps to my counter. The first listed level that I played would be Boss Fight, and it was bad. It took me over 100 attempts to memorize Mr. Overbite's attacks, and still, this happened. 61. Eventually, I was able to win, and the next level I played would be Boss Fights. Yeah, again. This one was terrible. Boring for the first half of the level until Chompy goes Super Saiyan, and you just pray you don't get Kamehameha. And then there's this last part with badly functioning move triggers that kill you with the weirdest angles. I somehow pulled a win over this level. Please die, please die, please die, please die, please die. Yes! Yes! Next one is Galactic Boss. Okay, I'm not doing this. 1, another chompy. 2, it's too difficult. I also had to skip other somewhat difficult levels like the Devil, Game & Watch, and Deep Pressure. I was able to complete some other levels, but then I hit another roadblock. Tetris by Sumsar is the first ever Geometry Dash minigame, and it is not well made. You can't spin these blocks, so much of the outsmarting and point of the original game is just gone. I realized the only way I could outsmart this level was by looking at a video of someone else doing it. Then I played Pong. I went for the most difficult CPU and I got owned. Then I played a match versus the easier CPU. Initially I had a major lead, but I slept on this guy and started losing. Things got way too intense as I tried to hold on to my score. No, please, 10 seconds. No, what does that mean? Holy shit. What the is that level, dude? After clearing Fire vs. Water, Vietnam Wonders, and these 2 copy-pasted Optical Fox levels, I found a Flappy level unintentionally. It's called Hologram Flappy. Super annoying level. We skipped those. I then completed Sacred Sunset, 1000, Optimaze, and Lemons. After the ball revelation, this spider gameplay may look scary, but trust me, I checked. I won't get an extra jump inputted for spider clicks. This is Swift. The game may look simple, but it is hiding multiple tricks. After a while, my brain cells felt too fried with the annoying panels and new rules that would randomly be added, so we skipped those. After rolling balls in a 3D environment, I played Minecraft. Holy shit, a new mob just dropped. I played some Dash Fighters. Just like Street Fighter, I don't really know what I'm doing here. I just spam shit and hope it works. Easy money! After Aphorism, I played Simple Game, a level which was easy until the last puzzle. I got extremely frustrated, but after half an hour, I just decided that we do not skip those, MatMart. Guys, if you subscribe right now, MatMart will not skip the level. And boom. After using the power of the viewers, I mustered up the determination to pass Simple Game. Yeah. Now it's gonna be really awkward if you didn't subscribe. This is a pleasant game of mini golf, except I struggled with the controls. This is just me trying to get the ball into the hole. Anyway, after passing by Kira, I moved this block through the underground factory and celebrated Christmas. Yeah, some Christmas spirit right there. Fun video to record, as you can tell. I would go on to beat several levels. One of them was Tomb of the Dash, where after choosing Rabbit, I would quickly escape the temple. Apparently I'm playing Rhythm Heaven now. Clicked on these monsters with some nice precision. Then there's up an extremely slow UFO level. After dodging all the lasers, I got enrolled in Hogwarts and graduated or something. I don't know. I did not read the books. I would then face a true adversary in the form of Bomberman 2D. I understood the controls, but this level was so annoying. I mean, sometimes in GD, there's just stuff that you shouldn't do. We skipped those, sadly. After slaying Splendora, Quiet, and Golden Palace, I would skip Treading for Treasure. This level was just too buggy, and over time it felt like my hitbox just kept being slightly out of place, especially as you move further into the level. Eventually, I decided to start grinding Flappy levels again. After flapping a ton, I beat Flappy Illuminati and reached 400 stars. Yay, we're already 40% there. I'm having so much fun, it's unparalleled. Eventually, the levels I played would become more difficult. Some would be impossible to pass due to 1 or 2 icon clicks. Others would just be annoying. When I passed Flappy Dynamics, I may have hit 500 stars, but I was running out of Flappies. Flappy UFO Demon, the 8 star, would be the last Flappy level I was able to complete. This Flappy Bird had realistic physics, and I am not good enough to pass it. Now, up to this point, I have not had the best opinion of Flappy levels, but Flappy Pencil especially, look at this shit. This is at 98%, and I died there at least 5 times. It just added this death trap, and no matter what, I am not beating this. This one's the button. You just gotta make sure to not spam and see all these comedic phrases like, please, oh, whoa, ooh, woo, and go outside. Like, I'm not gonna do that, and I have stars to grind. I'm just chilling, collecting diamonds in this bootleg Minecraft world. Here's Mega Man 2D. It was actually a really good recreation, and I have no idea how I didn't die to Cutman. Similarly to Master Game, Neon Spheres forces you to control this 4-directional cube. The thing is, if your block isn't pixel perfect, it just won't go through the walls, and you'll be killed. Really annoying level. Wasteland, 5A2, and up to 5 are pretty easy levels. Now going into Rhythm Doctor, I thought it would be pretty easy, but I had to develop a strategy. By counting, I was able to time most of my clicks. At least that's what I thought, until this happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah! Yeah, next level. That being Tabby It, a pretty easy monochromatic level. In this level, you gotta be smart and read through the lines to get to the other room. Or just look at a YouTube video like me. I get it, fraud era. Fails would start to become more constant. As I ran out of levels to play from Adolf's list, I would fail in VVVVV and fail in Pico. I even failed at the final part in Super Mario Bros. I was able to complete a few levels, sure, but as I opted out of Gem Setter, I only had one level left that I felt like completing. In Dare EXE, after you move around some boxes, you take a marathon across islands. Finally, I had hit 601 stars, but the challenge required me to hit 1000 stars. All of the remaining levels were difficult, and even if I had completed Adolf's entire list, I'd likely fall short of 1000 anyway. I was able to get 600 stars, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna be able to get to 1000. I think you win.
Oh, let's go, bro. Dude, that's what you get for biting too much of what you can chew.
That's when I realized the solution to all my problems had been staring me in the face the entire time. There are 574 auto levels, each rewarding 1 star. Aside from a few exceptions, you don't have to click in an auto level, meaning all I had to do was just wait. And wait. And wait. After spending hours and hours grinding auto levels, I would go from 600 stars to 700, 800, 900, to eventually 986 stars. After claiming my 987th star from GD Legends Finale, I would move on to the 2 final levels of this run. Yeah, I got really bored of waiting, so when I found these 2 opportunities to play the game, you can bet we take those. The first of these 2 levels would be Spaceman. It's just like a Flappy level, it just wasn't called that. This is quite similar to the final level of the no jump run, the real Flappy Bird. Despite the 5-star rating, this was possibly one of the hardest challenges in the run yet. After going through the same pipes dozens of times, I would finally reach the 99th pipe. Yes! GG's, more shiny, and that means we got 1000 stars without jumping once. Let's get this achievement as well. My god, guys, this is insane. When I gave my friend the news regarding the new achievement, he did not react positively.
You play this game too much.
I know, and that's why you should subscribe. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and see ya.